10 things you do that the narcissist hates with great passion and intensity. Yep, this is going to be good. Let's dive in. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tammy M. Joyce. I'm the founder of Tammy M Coaching and the creator of the Freedom Class and the Ascension Class. If you'd like to learn more about how to become a coaching client, there's a link in the description below this video where you can apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team. So let's talk about 10 things that you do that the narcissist hates with great passion and intensity. Number one, when you don't react, don't take the bait, remain flatline, deadpan, completely unperturbed, bored even. Want to know what pisses a narcissist off more than anything? Their inability to get a rise out of you, no matter what they do or say. Narcissists provoke others in cruel and insensitive ways for no other reason than to trigger a negative response. Sick as it is, they do this because this is how they get their fundamental needs for significance met. Now, we all have a need to feel significant to some degree, and those of us with empathy and a conscience find much healthier and more productive ways of getting this fundamental need met. Narcissists, on the other hand, target you so they can feel alive, significant, and important. When you don't give them that, well, in my view, you win. And ultimately, they are left with no choice but to go somewhere else for their sick kicks. So the moral of the story is, in so much as you're able, do not react. Number two, tell the truth. Narcissists are terrified of exposure. You having the courage and strength to call things out for what they are, to stand up and speak the truth, well now, this does not bode well with someone who lives their life on a foundation of lies and deceit. And here's the thing. If they didn't want you talking about how abusive they've been, how manipulative they've been, the extent to which they've raped, pillaged, and burned their way through your life emotionally or otherwise, then they shouldn't have conducted themselves that way to begin with. You have the right to speak your truth and tell your story. And people will ask, but what about those that believe the narcissist's lies? Their distorted narrative and the way they rewrite history to not only gaslight us, but to cover their own ass. We all know that there are no limits to how far the narcissist will go to be seen as the victim to circumstances they don't only create, but also perpetuate. Here's what you want to hold on to. The truth has a frequency 1,000 times stronger than any lie. And for that reason, the truth doesn't need defending. Just let it loose and it'll defend itself. It's just a question of time. And the longer it takes, the more the believers realize the extent to which they've been duped and for how long, and are none too happy about it. I promise you. Moreover, the longer it takes, the more the narcissists are exposed for the lying, evil little creatures that they are. True story. So don't worry about who believes what and for how long. You get about the business of taking really good care of yourself and letting God and the universe and all divine benevolent forces take care of the narcissist and all of their lies. Speak your truth one time and then be patient and be willing to allow time to do its thing. You do not need to run around town trying to get others to believe what you know full well is the truth. People believe what they want to believe for reasons that have nothing to do with us. And although I know that can be painful, the bottom line is this. You have the truth on your side. They don't. That's all you need. So be patient, and in the meantime, rest peacefully in that knowledge. Again, the knowledge that you have the truth on your side. They know it, and you know it. And I assure you, karma has not forgotten them. Number three of things you do that the narcissist hates, stop cooperating. And by that I mean, stop enabling. When you stop cooperating with the narcissist, what you are fundamentally saying is you are no longer going to enable their appalling and destructive attitudes and behavior. In spite of the backlash that may occur, you're done. And in my view, this is always the right thing to do. Enablers are a big part of the problem in the realm of narcissistic abuse. In fact, if it weren't for all the enabling that goes on around the destructive narcissist, they might actually have to feel some discomfort and experience some consequences for the destructive way they show up in your life and in the world in general. And the reality is, narcissists respond to consequences, nothing else. So stop cooperating and stop enabling. Number 4, stand up for yourself. Standing up for yourself is an act of self-love and self-respect. Now, of course, you want to do this safely. I'm not suggesting anyone go out of their way to poke the bear and end up hurt unnecessarily. But neither should you be walking on eggshells, tippy-toeing around a toxic bully just to appease their fragile little ego, delusions of grandeur, and overinflated sense of entitlement. And if you want to go deeper into the concept of how to speak up for yourself and stand your ground with a destructive narcissist, you can watch this video here. Number 5 of things you do that the narcissist hates: thrive. People with a destructive narcissist personality pattern are deeply jealous, insecure, and envious people. Never mind outward appearances and how cocky and sure of themselves they appear on the surface. I assure you, under the mask and false persona is a very fragile little ego riddled with feelings of inadequacy and uncertainty. And nothing triggers their envy and jealousy faster than you thriving. Don't kid yourself. You shining brightly, thriving in life is not something they're ever going to be happy about. They far prefer to see you struggle because that props them up in their false sense of superiority and enables them to look down their nose at you. Remember, the people who don't clap and clap loud for you when you win, the people who don't encourage and support you to chase your dreams and go big for fear that you might outshine them, these people are not your friends. They are not on your team. When they see you thriving, they won't like it. And they'll have a long list of reasons why they don't like you. And don't sweat that too much. The truth is, deep down, they don't even like themselves. Now, comment below and let me know whether or not you're finding value in this video. Let me know in the comments section below. Also, if you'd like to learn more about the possibility of working with me in one of my coaching programs, there's a link in the description below this video where you can apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team. Number 6 of things you do that the narcissist hates: don't engage. Ignoring a narcissist will, without question, piss them off. To say that they are attention-seeking is an understatement. Overt, covert, inverted, it doesn't really matter. Narcissists feed off of your attention, whether that's positive or negative attention. So needless to say, they hate being ignored. It's also, by the way, the fastest way to get rid of a narcissist during a hoovering attempt. The less they get from you, the faster they'll be forced, as I said earlier, to go elsewhere to get their sick needs met. And the beautiful thing about this is you'll be left in peace. Now, maybe not immediately, but ultimately it's inevitable if you hold the line and stop engaging with them altogether. And if the circumstances are such where you simply cannot stop engaging with them entirely, like for example, you're co-parenting with them or the narcissist is your boss and you haven't found a new place to work yet, then use the Grey Rock method. And if you want to learn more about how to use the Grey Rock method, you can watch this video here. Number 7, see through them. Again, a narcissist's greatest fear is the fear of exposure. When they know you're onto them, the mask has slipped and you figured them out, you're not falling for the dog and pony show they've got going on, the see what a great human being I am performance they're selling. They know you're not buying it. Not only will they not be happy little campers, but they'll feel compelled to embark on a smear campaign, typically of epic proportions, as a preemptive measure. In their mind, better they get everyone on their team while they still can and before you enlighten anyone to the reality of the situation. Now, in my view, the best thing you can do when you discover the person you're dealing with lands on the spectrum of destructive narcissism is to quietly walk away. That's right, quietly if possible. No muss, no fuss, no unnecessary drama. Just put as much distance as you possibly can between you and the empathy-impaired person in question. I assure you, you'll be glad you did. Number 8 of things you do that the narcissist hates: Be the real deal. Your being genuine, authentic, showing up as the real deal is not something the narcissist is going to take kindly to, because they themselves are completely incapable of showing up with any real level of sincerity or authenticity. Rather, they are a shell of a human operating from behind a mask and false persona. So genuine, authentic people make them really uncomfortable. They don't know what to do with that frequency. It's discordant to their own low vibrational resonance. And because of that, they find your authenticity disturbing, to say the least. So again, they'll find a long list of reasons as to why they can't, won't, or don't like you. It's not complicated, and there's no great mystery here. Their unwarranted and unprovoked contempt and disdain is motivated by nothing other than the fact that you are real, you're true, you're authentic and genuine. You're the real deal. In other words, the polar opposite of who and what they are. And they don't like that. Number 9, fall in love. Never mind what they say. Someone with a destructive narcissist personality pattern is never going to be happy seeing you or anyone else walk off into the sunset living happily ever after with the love of your life. When you find lasting, happy, healthy love, the real deal, this does not a happy narcissist make. And last but not least, number 10 of the things you do that the narcissist hates, be happy. That's right. Just be happy, giddy, gleeful. You should be striving to be more joyful in your life regardless of what the narcissist thinks or how they feel about it. But just know that they aren't happy about it. And again, they are not your friend. They are not on your team. No matter who the narcissist is or how much they may pretend otherwise. You deserve to have people in your life who are genuinely delighted to see you delighted. Not envious, jealous, backstabbing troublemakers undermining and sabotaging you and your best efforts when you're not in the room. Go find the people that you deserve to have around you. It's time now. And on that note, I'm going to call it a wrap. I hope you found this helpful. And before I go, I have a special announcement to make. You might be interested to know that the Ascension class is open for enrollment, and I'm so beyond excited to bring you this next level of growth, expansion, and evolution that is this transformational coaching program. If you want to go deep with me into the work of reinventing yourself after narcissistic abuse, then this is for you. Be sure to click on the link in the description below to apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team.